Hello, you guys. Welcome back to 10,000 Miles Away. If you guys don't know, my name is Ali, and I am a volunteer living here in Indonesia. For today's video, I want to talk about everything that has completely shocked me during my time here. I have been living in Indonesia for the past year and a half, and every day I feel like there's so many surprises that come my way, but these are the ones that stick out the most. Number one is saying sorry for everything. If you guys don't know, sorry in Bahasa Indonesia is maaf. And I have definitely gotten used to saying sorry myself for literally everything. I don't even have to be doing anything wrong. I would just find myself saying sorry because everyone here says sorry. Entering a room, sorry, maaf. Passing by someone, maaf. Throwing something away, sneezing, coughing. Literally, maaf has been maybe top three words in my vocabulary living here. And I just know when I move back to the States, I will continue to say sorry for quite literally everything. Okay, number two is sudah makan, which means did you eat yet? Food is such a big love language here. So if someone asks, like, hey, don't forget to eat, did you already eat? That just shows that they care about you. And maybe they secretly love you. And sometimes I catch people asking me if I ate before asking how I'm doing. So if I'm feeling sick, or if I'm tired, or if I'm just talking to someone for the first time, instead of saying, oh, how are you? They would say, did you already eat? It's not just small talk here. It just shows that Indonesians care about you. And after living here for some time, I feel like my love language has turned to food too. Okay, number three for top things that have surprised me is mungkin. Mungkin means maybe, and most likely 99% of the time, maybe means no. Oh, you want to go to the gym? Mungkin. Oh, you want to go hiking? Yeah, mungkin. Ayo, come over. Yeah, okay, mungkin. I've realized that Indonesians are very indirect when it comes to saying no. So when you hear them say maybe, mungkin, then that just means not gonna happen. I found myself, waiting around to hang out with my friend, but it just didn't work out. And I didn't know that because they didn't say no. They just said mungkin. Or also another word would be nanti, which means later. Oh yeah, nanti. Nanti aja. Just know if you hear these words, your plans might not actually happen. Which leads me to my next surprising factor, which I have definitely had to get used to, was how things are so ever flowing. No schedules are ever really set. Things are constantly changing. If someone offers you a ride home, you hop in the car, you actually don't know where you're going. Maybe you could end up at the store. Maybe you end up at your neighbor's house because they invited you for dinner, and you just end up on this massive side quest for the next 3 hours. You truly cannot really plan much here in Indonesia, but you gotta just roll with it. Go with the flow. You never know what's gonna happen. And honestly, more times than not, these unexpected plans actually end up being the best memories I've ever had. Truly, truly, truly spontaneous people. Love to just do things. No planning. Hey, yo, let's go. Gascon. You never know what kind of day you're going to have living in Indonesia. Another thing that surprised me was upacara. If you guys don't know, upacara means ceremony, and there's quite literally a ceremony for everything here. I'm a teacher, so we do upacara every Monday. This is actually the standard here for all the schools. That upacara would be singing the national anthem, singing the school song, singing multiple songs of any student's choosing, and then giving important news and handing out any certificates and awards for the students and the teachers, and giving any updates for the rest of the week. This is the upacara that I know I will be doing every Monday for the rest of my time here. But there are upacharas for quite literally everything else. Ceremonies for new houses, ceremonies for new jobs, ceremonies for first day of work, ceremonies for getting promoted. I mean, it can literally be anything. People, honestly, though, just love to celebrate, and it is such a community here. These upacharas, they make people happy, and you know what? I actually have a really good time at my ceremonies too. So, the last thing that shocked me, but I kind of knew about beforehand because for me, maybe I had some experience with this. Age equals respect. Hands down, automatic, it's a given. When you are in the room with your elders, everything changes. You salim them, depending on age. You salim the oldest person first, and then goes by age until someone of the same age as you and younger, you do not salim. If you don't know what a salim is, you take your right hand and you grab their right hand, you put it on your forehead, or you put it on your cheek, or you can do double cheek, forehead, double cheek, forehead, and then heart. There's different variations, but this is the number one way how to greet your elders. Greeting and saying goodbye, and just expressing love and gratitude. You always want to refer to your elders as Ibu for ma'am and Bapak for Mr. And you never want to be above them physically because it symbolizes how you would be internally. Let me explain. If your Ibu is sitting on a chair, that means the polite thing to do would be to sit on the floor. If your Ibu is sitting on the floor, you cannot sit in the chair because you are above them. You must be below them. When you are both sitting on the floor, you never want to point your feet towards your elders. That is a sign of disrespect. Definitely a no-go here in Indonesia. Age is huge here. And I think it should be huge everywhere. We have to give so much respect to our elders, no matter the country. I will give one more honorary mention to something that surprised me, but actually makes sense. That is the greetings. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. In English, there are three, but in Bahasa Indonesia, there are four. Selamat pagi, selamat siang, selamat sore, selamat malam, which means good morning, good noon, selamat siang, siang is noon, selamat sore, good evening, and selamat malam, good night. I really like how there is a noon factor into this. It makes way more sense because why am I still saying good morning at 11 a.m.? I should be saying selamat siang because that is lunchtime. Don't you agree? Anyways, these are things that surprised me, things I had to learn when moving here and living in Indonesia. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to comment, give me some suggestions as to what you want to see next, please do not hesitate. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.